Good morning. Welcome back. I'm Andy. This is the car I live in. We're gonna cook in my car today because I can't get my ass in gear. You see me, I did some shopping. That was yesterday. And then I did not leave the Walmart parking lot. I hate these kinds of days. This is what we're gonna make. The old go-to KFC bowls. My carrots. And I think that's it. I got these for $3. They were $1 cheaper than the brand that I usually like. I had two last night. They're not bad. They're definitely not the Dollar More brand, but that's okay. And Walmart had their Italian dressing for $1 for my carrots. And I gotta use the rest of this spinach. So that's the meals for today. Because I need my grab and go. Other than doing a meal, I think I have a budget sheet. So I'm gonna go through the budget sheet for June. And then I don't know. Maybe nothing, maybe something. The only thing that was free here is the corn from a blessing box. This came from a food bank. And these came from my dad. I'm still working through them. Mashed potatoes in the bag are usually always 2 cups of water or milk and water ratio, and I just use water. This one is just water. You know what else was free? Panera water. Hot water. All right, I need 2 cups. And I'm gonna add a little bit more water. These potatoes may be a bunch of years old. Butter. Black pepper. A lot of black pepper. Tahini. That black pepper is gonna make me sneeze. Quick story about why I use this kind of can opener. The other can openers that you have to twist, I lost all the grip in both hands. I had no grip in either one of my hands. And that's this surgery. They took out my C6 vertebrae, put in like a bracket, some screws back there, just 3 months ago. But yeah, I lost feeling in my arms and my legs constantly. I thought it was like bad circulation. I couldn't open jars. And how we found out I needed that surgery, I was doing a brain scan because we were thinking like early onset dementia, something like that, because I had other things going on. But yeah, my disc had fallen. And so for the past 15 years, I just thought bad circulation. My hands are numb, my arms are numb, my legs are numb. I'd wake up and I'd have to move my arm because I'd have like a dead arm. But no, it was my disc had dropped. I don't know. But yeah, it was causing me a lot of BS. So I had to start using those can openers because I couldn't twist a can opener. Okay. That's my story time. I'm gonna make 4 of these again. So 3 bags, 1 in the bowl. I'll have 1 for breakfast. Let's do that. And I want to put some stuff away. Three plus breakfast. Now let's cut up the meat and cheese. Last step, a little bit of spinach. I don't have that much, so I might only do 1 or 2. And it did 2.5. Alright, let's knock these carrots out. Bag of carrots, about $1, maybe $1.07. Put into 3 bags. Add dressing. Grab and go carrots. A bit of irony for the day. I can't open this bottle. Oh, I've been trying. I cannot open the damn bottle. So, there's my carrots. I've been reusing this bag to put my carrot bags in. Sorry, this bag. So I'm just gonna stick them in there. So I have carrots and KFC bowls to grab. And it is hot. I have to move my car. I will find a shadier place and we will do budget sheets. Wonder where I'm at. Could it be my favorite place in the whole world? I just have to deal with the shadows and stuff. It was 85 degrees today. Like, pretty sure it broke my bananas. I spent many hours in the Legion. I just sat at a back table and drank water. I'm kind of frustrated with the Legion today. There was a post meeting. So a post meeting means a meeting for the people who have served that have memberships. I stayed in town a few extra days so I could go to the post meeting just because I'd never been to a meeting. And I wasn't going to say anything, but my stubborn ass always wants to talk about the blessing boxes. Like, everybody should have a blessing box. Everybody should have access to free food. And to start the meeting, the commander asked me to leave the meeting area to go up to the bar. Instead of saying, are you here for the meeting? Are you a post member? He was like, hi, we're getting ready to start the meeting, so if you could... Thanks. I don't think it's because I'm a girl. I'm not one of those people. I think it's just because I look younger than the normal post person who is probably 70. I think it's just an age thing. I don't think it's because I'm female. I don't know. I mean, I really don't care the reason. I just think he, as the commander of the post, he shouldn't assume. So it just set me wrong. Okay, and then during the meeting, I asked that, when you walk in is like an entryway, and the whole side is bookshelves. There are probably 300 books. So I just mentioned that maybe one of those shelves could be free food. You know, people walk in with a can, just stick it up on the shelf. You know, you don't know what people go home to. Yeah, it's a place to go and play pool and drink, and I don't know. But people can still do that and go home without and not have any food. So I'm just a big advocate of places for free food, as we know with my channel. It got passed, but barely. Like, people were like, I don't know if that's even relevant in this city. That is relevant everywhere, and we are talking about veterans. Like, we're talking about giving free food to veterans. How are you going to say, no, I don't like this idea? Oh my Lord. Okay, I still want to do show and tell. I want to eat dinner. And do budget sheets. But I just needed to rant. Like, because this was just like right now. I just left there. We're against free food is all, like, that's not what was said, but that was what was said. Or our town does not have that kind of population to need the free food. That was kind of also said. We have money. Oh my gosh. Entitlement? Free food for veterans. Okay, it's gonna be so loud right now, but a couple of you asked about my cooler. I got this ice from the American Legion. I just asked the bartender to fill up a bag of ice for me. My carrots. I got orange juice today. Condiment. Butter, cheese. It's very small. Little pack of meat. Cream cheese. Here are my dinners. Thank you, Sunny, for these bags. They are amazing. So, this is my dinner. That's my cooler. I don't have much room for anything. So what I put in there, I have to really like. I eat it just like this, cold. Even in the military, I didn't. With the MREs, like, you can heat them up. I never did. It's good, just like that. For my show and tell this week, I wanted to share my maps. When you go onto your map app, to get directions somewhere, I have most of my stops saved on there. Like, this is what I see when I pull up my map app. It's pretty busy. But I can also just pull up my lighthouses. I can just pull up my roadside attractions. I can just pull up my Planet Fitnesses. I have everything put in there. And probably every night I add more stuff. So that when I go into any town that I'm going to be traveling through, I don't have to fumble through where am I going to sleep. Oh yeah, here's my sleeps. I don't have to fumble to where I'm going to sleep. I don't have to fumble to where the Paneras are, where the parks are that I want to go to, museums, covered bridges. I have so much stuff saved in there. So it makes it, it's beautiful for my brain just to have everything already there. So I spend a lot of time on that. Each evening, I probably add stuff every day. I'm probably slightly obsessed with adding stuff. My blessing boxes, they're all on there. So that's my show and tell. We can do a budget and close out the night. Okay, when I seen this budget, I thought I was missing some stuff. But I have all my receipts saved from every week. And what it was is I had the food the week before and also this week. Like I got a pretty big food budget on my next one. So here we go. There's not much in food. But I also used a lot of blessing boxes. The can today came out of a blessing box that I used for this week. Okay, so food, sleep, fun, other. It was only $68.21. Banger of a week. Not typical. I'd say typical is around 170. But as long as I keep it under 200, I'm happy. My autos, I did not have a loan on there or Cirrus. Full disclosure, I signed back up for Cirrus today. I don't really use it much, but I noticed it when it was gone. Because I usually have an audiobook on. But I noticed it was gone, so I will have another $5 on my autos. But none of these are going to change. My son uses the YMCA. I use the Microsoft. I have been giving this guy $1.99 on YouTube for 3 years. It's some racing thing, and I probably haven't turned him on in 2, but it's $1.99. Share. And my Fubo. I'm a Friday, Saturday, Sunday NASCAR girl. I also watch college football and NFL. So that won't change either. But yeah, kind of an odd budget. At Love's for the night. I don't mind being at Love's. I feel safe at a Love's. It's hot. I'm sweating because I got my windows up because it's very loud. I'll be putting my windows down though. But I'm gonna finish my dinner. It's delicious. I hope to see you on the next one.